now, and many of people are actually requesting that we should try to be a little bit faster. So just look at this caselet. It's a very good caselet which came in CAD few years back, and I'll give you just 2-3 minutes to think into it, and then I will just guide you through how to approach these caselets. Okay, just take a look 2-3 minutes into this caselet. So I hope you understood this question. And so let's discuss this question because we have to cover a number of types, number of patterns. So I'll just show you how you can quickly understand which concept this question is testing you upon. I have put it under average and alligation. It means it will be testing you upon alligation only. So let's see what is happening over here. You would have read the question. There are these 5 topics are there which are of equal weightage, and GDPI is of a different weightage. Okay, because they have given you that information, and the total marks is 250. It means this distribution of 250 in these 5 subjects and GDPI is not equal because the weightage is different. Okay, so it means it is a question of weighted average or alligation. So how you can think about it quickly is this particular row. You can see the E, this row is completely full, so you can see that the total is 70.4. This is the overall average. If you look at these 5 subjects here, 90, 60, 80, 60, 50. If you look at the overall average over here in these 5 subjects, 90 plus 60 plus 80 plus 60 and 50, if you do, this will come out to be 150, 230, 290 and 340. 340 divided by 5, your answer is coming 68. Overall average till here, 5 subjects, it is coming 68. In GD and PI, your overall average is 88 plus 72 by 2. It means it will be 80. 68 and 80, the average should have been 74 if it would have been equally weighted. But since it is not equally weighted, the overall average they are telling us is 70.4. So we can quickly apply the alligation principle and see what is the weightage to find out the total marks over here. So 68 and 80, how many subjects? 5 subjects. Wait, this you can see is 70.4 overall average. This is you can see it is 9.6. If you apply the alligation, it is 2.4. It means it is coming out to be 4:1. The meaning of this is that these 5 subjects are carrying 4 times as weight as these 2 subjects. So now you can very well understand that these 5 subjects will have 4 by 5 of the total marks on them. So these 5 subjects will be carrying 200 marks equally distributed. So total marks is 50, 50, 50, 50, 50. And here it will be 25, 25. And now you can, sorry, 40, 40, 40, 40, 40, and here it will be 25, 25. Now you can solve whatever they are asking using this information. The only thing that was about to be cracked over here was that alligation concept is to be used. Okay, so you can solve this question at your home, and I'll just give you a similar caselet which came in CAD few years later as well. If you see this another caselet, this also came in CAD a few years later, and this also is dependent totally upon the alligation principle or the weighted average. You can take a screenshot of this as well if you want. Just spend 2 minutes in reading this caselet. I'll just tell you what it is all about. Prabhat, if you look carefully, it's not marks which is given to you. It's percentage given to you, Prabhat. Hence it is more than 40. So guys, look at this question. I hope you would have understood it. Here also the allegation is very much eminent, very much evident. How you can see is, see here. 20%, 5%, the average should have been somewhere in between 20 and 5, but it is 15%. It means only one thing. See here, 20%, 5%, the average is 15%. It means the weightage that they are giving to local and STD is actually 2:1 in this particular scenario. In this scenario, the weightage that they are giving to local and STD is 2:1. Similarly, here you can see for 2000 that 15% and 10%, the overall average should have been 12.5%, but it is 12%. It means that the weightage of local and STD that they are giving in this scenario is 2:3. And once you have decoded this information, you can very easily solve this question. Okay, I'm just giving you the answers for this particular caselet as well. Answer for caselet question number 1 is B. Question number 2, you should just focus over here, solve this, you'll get the answer. And question number 3, your answer will be A for Ahmedabad. Okay, so the only main thing over here was to decode whether and how allegation is being implemented. So we have completed the allegation caselet as well. Now we'll start with a new pattern.